Hello viewers, and welcome back to your favorite baking channel, Baking with Chef Tonde. Today we're going donuts. What do you need for donuts? You need 500 grams of flour, which is here, cake flour, 2 eggs, 20 grams of butter, and I will use milk instead of water because I'm trying to get my donut more fluffy and I don't want it to be bready and crumble. So I'm trying to reduce that crumbness. So I will use milk just to enhance the fluffiness. So we're gonna see as we go together. And the other reason why I am using milk and substituting water with milk is I want to try and make my donut a little bit healthier. So I'm trying to use this red liquid is beetroot water. So I boiled my beetroot, then I extracted the water. So I want to make a beetroot fluffy donut. So that's why I have this red, then the butter, then the sugar, then the salt, then my yeast. So it's all about trying new things. So after doing a little bit of research and going through a lot of improvements, I came to a conclusion that nothing is impossible. So we have to try something new, something that is not in the market. Because I traveled a little bit, but I never saw a donut that encompasses some of these nutritional values of beetroot, which is very important in the body for blood cells, the beetroot. So it's very important. So we must try to accommodate it wherever possible, because a lot of people don't like beetroot because it's not nice. But in a donut being a donut and a fan favorite, everyone likes a donut. So we must try by all means to put all those additives in a donut so that even a child will fall in love with a donut without knowing they are adding also a lot of some nutrition that are very vital to a body, to health. So we're gonna try to do all that together, just like the previous episode where we were trying to make polony. We tried and we succeeded. So nothing will stop us from the eminent success that is at hand. So we're gonna, what do? We make a small hole here, then we put everything. We put our sugar, our yeast. We're gonna put it in the beetroot water because it warms a little bit, so that we try to dissolve our yeast in there. We want our yeast to dissolve. So I'll put our yeast in there. Then we put everything in there. Just to, why we warm beetroot water, it's just to, so that we start activating our yeast, the dry yeast. Then we put our 2 eggs. So we must make dough. That's the whole idea. Donut dough. So that's the whole idea here. Now Then what do we have here? We have our butter. Because this the donuts is like, it's sweet dough. It's sweet dough. So if you are using premixes, you use a premix called 20% premix. And these percentages, I think I explained a little bit at the beginning of this, when we launched this channel. I tried to touch a little bit on these percentages. When you hear about these percentages in the bakery, what they mean by 20%, by 6%. So we try to combine this. So it's like 20%, it's like the percentage comes from the ratio to flour. So it's 20% of the flour is sugar. So it will be sweeter. So it's sweet dough. So we are trying to make sweet dough. But we're gonna try to make it fluffy. We want our donuts to be fluffy and rich. Because a lot of people who are very health conscious, or who are trying to live healthier, they will tell you, I don't eat donuts because it's too much this and that. But that's the myth we want to break. That's why we are using all the milk, the beetroot. It's all about improvement, research and development. So remember, I was saying this baking, it's an art, it's a science, it's a combination of a lot of things, and you've got a lot of history in it. So it's a combination of a lot of things. So it's not just baking, there's a lot to it. A lot of people express themselves through the art of making food. So baking is an art with some historical significance in everybody's life, across cultures. So we need our dough. Need some oil. And when we make our dough, we let it rest for 8 minutes. After resting, then we will attempt to fry our beetroot donut. then well mix. Beetroot donut. Our dough is almost perfect. And how do we know it's almost perfect? When it's not sticking anymore. Then we know it's well mixed. See, it's not sticking anymore. So our dough is ready. Then we let it rest for 30 minutes. Then during that time we will put our fryer on. Then after 30 minutes we will scale our dough. Then we fry our donuts. So we'll just oil. We'll just oil this. Because we're gonna let our dough So we put our dough here, then we close it with a plastic. Let me wrap it. Then we wrap our donuts. Then they must rest for 30 minutes. Then after 30 minutes, then we scale our donuts, then we attempt to fry them and see how our beetroot donuts look like. Then we enjoy. This is all for now. See you in the next episode where we will be frying the beetroot donut and see how it goes. Don't forget to subscribe and comment on all our socials, and the competition is still ongoing while we are waiting for our book. It's still cooking, it's still baking, it's in the oven. See you in the next episode. Your resident chef signing out. See you.